Institute of Social Sciences. Today, I'm going to share a nice experience with all of you. Recently, I had presented my research paper about sustainable education and method APCOR Indonesia conference. And through my presentation, I want to mean that before knowing about sustainable education and method, we have to think about what do you mean by sustainable development. Therefore, first and foremost, we have to concentrate over Brudland report. According to Brudland report, sustainable development means meeting the need of present generation without compromising the need of future generation. Through my research work, what message I want to give to all of you, that is, but first and foremost, our message regarding sustainable education and method is directed towards people where whose well-being is the ultimate goal of all environment and development policies. In particular, the Commission is addressing the world's teachers will have a crucial role to play in bringing these quote unquote sustainable development to them. Research objectives. Through my research work, what I want to mean exactly, that is increasing awareness among young students and teachers through the process of sustainable development. Number two, structuring and placing and development of curriculum through the process of sustainable development. Number three, linking to existing issues, education, reform, and economic viability. Next, objective. Sustainable education method are the methods that take advantage of multidisciplinary and lead to the development and uses of communication, collaboration, and empowerment skills, which are considered to be prerequisites for sustainable social transformation. Sustainable education method should not only encompass learning outcomes, knowledge, and skills, but also seek to foster values, attitudes that encourage critical and creative thinking. Successful implementation and practice of sustainable education method encompassing values, attitudes, and behavioral intentions together with cognitive learning outcomes may be one of the learning objectives focused on holistic sustainable development societies. In my presentation, I had used some diagram, and in that diagram I had mentioned sustainable development means quality of experience, the significance of situation. That means quality of experience based on significance of situation. Next, quality of thinking based on significance of context. Quality of life based on significance of being human. Research methodology. Research methods are the sum of knowledge, plans, strategies, tools, steps, and process. So, in this research work, I seek to understand research nature of environment education, which is known as EE. Define the scope of research through a systematic investigation process by gathering and understanding past facts and discovering new facts through practical investigation, experiments, and verification. So, in my slide, I'm really sorry, I won't be able to show it to all of you. In my slide, I have mentioned Sustainable education and methods means environmental education. Also, it means environment system, ecosystem, institute, policy management, socio environment domain, educational domain, planning domain. So, here we can say that if we make change in planning, in policies, in programs, then definitely change will come in structure. Research finding. At environmental education is the process of recognizing values and clarifying concepts to develop skills and attitudes necessary to understand and appreciate the interrelatedness among teachers and students, cultures, and his and biophysical surroundings. Environmental education also entails practice in decision making and self formulation of a code behavior about issues concerning environmental quality. UNESCO International Working Meeting on Environmental Education in the Social Curriculum 1970, quote unquote. It mentions about sustainable education and method in that environmental educational research, instrumental research utilization, conceptual research utilization, symbolic research utilization. Summary and conclusion. Several new education related discussions and pamphlets on the post 2015 expansions program and SDGs. Besides, the Global Action Program on ESD underscore the requirement for development in excellence teaching. The subsequent phase are essential to attaining the objects of excellence education. Through sustainable education and methods, we talk about request of well-built prospectus, development and growth of educator training to harvest ESD capable educators, transformative and applying methods to education and knowledge. Key takeaways. After my research work, I have made some key takeaways. And those key takeaways are quality teaching, a trail for global schooling improvement, assimilating an EST viewpoint in search of eminence education, the LPFS rudimentary and connection with excellence education, progressive pedagogies, cooperative learning, and relationships. Last and foremost, I can say to all of you is that cooperative learning and pedagogies and relationships are very important to draw a good conclusion. And without cooperative learning and relationships, it is impossible for all of us to draw a good conclusion based on present scenario. And also, I want to say that sustainable education and methods, it talks about keeping in view present scenario. We all should think about sustainable education and method. Academicians, bureaucrats, politicians, we all should be aware about sustainable education and method. COVID-19 had taught a lot of us. At the one hand, it could be rupture. At the other hand, it could be new dimensions for all of us. So let's see, new more human world emerges. So sustainable education and method, it talks it talks about new paradigms, new research work, new pedagogies, new curriculum, new activities, new research work, new curriculum, and also new thinking based new thinking based on quality of thinking, quality of life. That is very important. That means as a teacher, what I am thinking about others, that is very important. As a student, what they are thinking about me, that is also very important. So sustainable education and method, it nudges all of us, academicians, bureaucrats, politicians, authors, writers, to do something extraordinary, to excel our limits, to excel our barriers. Otherwise, we won't be able to do something 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 productive. Thanks for your patient listening. Bye bye.